Is this thing on? It's no secret. I like racing. Sadly, we live in Tallahassee in Florida. There are no racetracks, no drag strip, not even a ski can. So the next best thing, sim racing, specifically Gran Turismo 7. A nice easy way to make credits in Gran Turismo is to do the weekly races. It is reasonably simple, anybody can sort of get through it, earns you easily 1 million credits for about an hour's worth of effort every week. The thing is I am not very good at sim racing, but it did get me thinking. I was wondering what the slowest car is that I could use to complete the weekly challenges and still get the clean race bonus. Welcome to Grand Valley Highway 1 in reverse. I don't think I've done this race very many times. Obviously I've done it before, but not too familiar with this track. So as a first pass, what we're going to do is take the recommended car. So 600 performance points, and it needs to be an American car. You will note that I did not update the tires from whatever is on there, because obviously the objective of this is to do it with the slowest car possible. So if these things are currently running sports hard, that is just what I'm going to use. On this particular race, we established a few things. Well, I learned the track, which is great. Second thing is we need to run lap times of around, well, less than 2 minutes and 25 seconds, around 2 minutes and 22 seconds to be able to comfortably win this race. So you'll see we did it to 18 there. The third thing that we learned is that the AI seems to be especially aggressive this week around, and please comment and tell me if you guys are seeing the same. You'll see in a couple of minutes time where not once or twice, but I think probably 3 times the AI doesn't only fight back, it physically tries to take me out of the race. It actually plays dirty, which I found quite interesting. So through lap 2 there with a 216, comfortably running in the lead and winning the race, but no clean race bonus. Now I don't know why, because I didn't exceed the track limits and I did not bump into anybody. So for the second race we're going with a trusty old Corvette, slower car, but American muscle that I understand a lot better. Also, in my opinion, better handling car, albeit still on the sport hard tires here. Yes, I still have the braking markers on. I do have traction, all the rest of the stuff off that I'm supposed to have off to get the maximum speed. There, for instance, that erratic braking of the AI catches me out quite often. And there's number one of what I was talking about, the AI being aggressive. That blue car just bumped me off the road. And then it does the erratic braking thing, and it's quite difficult to, for me at least, you guys might be more experienced, to stay away from it when it does that. And on this race we score ourselves a second place, but a clean race bonus. Okay, so it is possible, we just need to get something that's a bit quicker on the laps. So the third attempt I decided to go with the Ford RS500. Interesting thing about this car, aside from the fact that it's on comfort softs and handles quite a bit better than the previous cars that we had here. I thought for the longest time that Ford came from England. Don't judge. The specifically the Sierra, and I think it's probably because of the Cosworth connection with that. It's just every time I see the Sierra, I think it must be a British car. I for sure thought that that little move there was going to cost us. Again, look at the yellow car behind us. I think it's a Camaro, and it overtakes and then does this weird thing over here and boom, takes us out. So I think if it wasn't for that, we could have probably placed properly in this race, but sadly 8th spot, no clean race bonus, or not that it would have mattered. Then I thought, let's go with a Tesla, because Tesla obviously is pretty quick. So now we're going to try with a Tesla, but this thing tops out at like 135 miles an hour or something, which apparently it also does in real life. Actually tops out at 135. And again, we're on the sports hard here, doing lap times of 2:25, which puts us right in the running for first place, if we obviously can keep it clean. That is the interesting thing, is these Teslas handle exceptionally well on the game. Almost lost it there, and the culprit being the Mustang that was actually pushing us. Again, losing precious little moments over there, and that scored us a 3rd place. For a clean race bonus. Next up, C7 Corvette, a car that I know pretty well. This thing handles well, it performs, it's an absolute machine. And this was our final go at trying to win a clean race bonus and a 1st place on this particular event. Boom, and we did it. Let me know what your slowest car is that you won this race with, and tell us if you also battled with the AI like I did.
Always remember that life is too short to drive boring cars.